Google Flow VO3 tutorial for beginners. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use VO3, and if you find this useful, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. So I'll go to my Google Chrome, then you will go to search, and then search for Google DeepMind. As you can see, I had already searched it. It is in the search results here. So click on that, and then it will bring you on this interface. So you are going to see Veo. This is the official website, Google DeepMind, and you are going to click on Veo. So it will land you on this interface. So this is the official website. So VO3, you can use VO3 to create videos and also to create music. It is a tool that you can use to create by just writing prompts, and you'll be able to create your videos or your music. So you can scroll down and see the features. You can see VO3 creator capabilities, benchmarks, safety and responsibility. So try VO3. So this is simply the interface, the home interface, and the things which they have. You can redesign for greater realism, and also you can follow prompt like never before, and also improve creative control. So this is VO3. So in order to get started, we are going to start with try with InFlow. We are going to click on try InFlow. So it will land you to another page, as you can see here. So you are going to scroll down a little bit, and then you will see create with flow. Just click on it. Now if you had already created an account, you can click on sign in. If you had not created an account, you can also create an account. So I'm going to click on sign in with Google. Then here you can now choose your Google account. I'm going to choose this one. Then here you will see this pop-up, experience and shape AI tool for creativity. So I would like to receive marketing emails. I would like to receive research invitation. So you are going to click on next. If you want to receive this, you can check on these boxes. But for me, I'm just going to click on next. Then you will scroll down, then click on continue. So once you are here, you are also going to see what other people have created using Flow. So at the top there, you are going to see Flow TV. Click on it. Then here you'll be able to see videos which other people have created. So you can move to the next video by clicking on this arrow. Then you'll be able to see the designs and the features that these people have used. And you can also see the prompt which they have used to create these videos. As you can see here, we have text to videos, VO2. So these are the prompts that they have used to create these videos. And also you can also unmute in order to listen to the sound of these videos which they have created. So once you've known that, you are going to click on create with flow in order to create your own videos. So I'm going to close this. Then you are going to click on new project. So as you can see, it is loading, and in order to create your own video, you are going to generate video with text. So I'm going to enter a prompt here in order to start generating video. But before that, you are going to see VO3 here. Click on it. Then you can see aspect ratio. You can create a landscape, or you can create portrait videos. And here you can also see output per prompt. If you want one output, two outputs, and even more, you can select. But I prefer one output so that your video may flow consistently. And then in this model, you are going to click on it. As you can see, we have VO3, but I'm just going to go with this free one. Then once you've known that, you are going to see that if generation uses 20 credits based on your current settings. So as you can see here, we have one output. We are only going to use 20 credits, and these credits have been given to us freely. If you click on your profile icon at the top there, you are going to see that you have been awarded 100 AI credits. So you can use them wisely. So when you come here, I'm going to click on text to video. Then you'll be able to see frames to video. So you can use images to create videos. But for now, I'm going to start with text to videos. So I just click on text to videos. Then we are going to start here. So I'm going to write prompt here to create a video. So I will write this, then you can click on enter. So I recommend using short prompts in order to create videos very fast, and also you can create good videos. This feature does not allow you to create videos more than 1 minute or I think more than 30 seconds. So you can use short sentences and prompts to create your own videos. You can see that the video has already been created. Now I'll play this video. So you can see that's it. That's the first portion of the video. So in order to continue creating videos from this video, then what we'll do next, in order to continue with the scene from this first video, we are going to click on add to the scene. Then it will add this video which you have created to the scene. So let us just give it time for it to finish. Then as you can see, we have already begun a new scene. So we'll come here and click on this plus icon in order to create another video for the continuation of this first video. So just click on plus, then you can click on extend in order to continue with this video. Or if you had already created another video, you can click on jump to, and you can push this video to that video which you had already created. So for now, I'm going to add another scene to this video. So I'm just going to click on extend. Then I can write the prompt here for the continuation of this video. So I'm going to write, then we are going to wait for it to create another video for this prompt. Then it will be added to this first scene which was created earlier. So I'm going to click on enter. So as you can see, this feature isn't supported on Veo 3 first. So switch to Veo 2 first. So I'm going to switch. Then I will click on enter. So as you can see, it is creating a new scene here next to the first scene. So another feature which I want to show you guys is the speed. As you can see here, we have 1 times 1. If you like to increase the speed, you can just go to the settings, and as you can see, the credits which have been used. So once the video has finished to be created, we will see how you can increase the speed of the video. So let us wait for it to finish to create this video here. So as you can see, they do not have this model, but you can use a prompt which is fit for your videos. So if you not satisfied, or if your prompts do not apply here, you can go to Watchflow TV to get some insights of the prompts which you are going to use. So if I go back here, we will go to Flow TV, and you can copy the style of these prompts which these people are using here to create these videos. Then after you have created your own videos, you can in order to download, you just come here and click on this download button here. As you can see, you can be able to download, and click on download, and as you can see, the video has been downloaded here. You can rename it and use it somewhere. So that's really it, guys. That's how you can easily use Google Flow Veo. And I hope this video was useful, and if it was, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one.